Are you Belarusian?
Yes.
Interesting. Unexpected. By citizenship or by origin or both?
Both.
How did you end up at war?
Signed a contract in Moscow.
What did you forget in Moscow?
I worked in construction.
There are no jobs in Belarus.
There are.
Why did you go there?
They paid little.
They paid little. Did
Yes.
they pay well in Moscow?
Yes.
How much?
180, 170,000.
You have something on another side. 180,000, right?
Yes.
What can you afford with
In
180,000?
Belarus, that's decent money.
Again, roughly, how much is that in dollars?
100,000 in Russia is about a thousand of our dollars.
1,000 of our dollars.
In Belarus, it's $1,500.
So, what kind of job do you have to do on a construction site?
I was a carpenter, a
A
concrete
worker.
worker. Yes.
Well, that's a skilled job.
Yes.
Well, 180,000, $2,200. 2,200. Okay, it's not really important. So, what motivated you to sign the contract?
Well, I came with acquaintances, with friends. The three of us came to sign a contract, basically. So, what happened? Two are dead, and I'm wounded.
No, that's the end of the story. I'm asking what's the motivation for signing the contract at all?
The guys and I went and signed the contract.
The guys.
Well, yes, with friends, the three of us came together.
Well, before this, did you sit down, talk, and discuss it?
Well, yes, we sat down, thought about it, and decided to go and sign the contract. We arrived, signed the contract, and were hired as drivers.
That's not what I mean. I mean, how did you even come to the idea of signing a contract?
I don't know, we sat down, thought about it, and decided.
Well, when you were sitting there thinking, those were Belarusians too, weren't they?
No.
Well, in short,
Basically, one is from Moscow and the other is from Moldova.
did you work together?
Yes.
So you sat down and probably had some alcohol.
No, we made the decision sober.
Sober.
Yes.
This makes your guilt worse. Just kidding. But, look, we're just communicating. Say it as it is. The fact that law enforcement agencies are working with you or have worked with you or will work with you has nothing to do with this story at all. I value certain moments, and there's one of those moments that's important to me. When you and your friends, these comrades, were talking about signing a contract. Your conversation, did you have any pros and cons?
Well, yeah, there were some pros and cons. The pros were that we would receive Russian citizenship, become Russian citizens, and receive Russian passports. They needed that.
But one of you was from Moscow.
Well, he's from Moscow, but there are some difficulties there. Well, he doesn't have documents. He himself was born in Moscow, but I don't know how it happened that he doesn't have documents. And the second one, basically, he's from Moldova, but how can I explain it to you? Basically, all he has is some paperwork stating he's from Moldova, and that's all. Well, they are ex-convicts. And I just went along with them. After my previous contract, I had been on a contract in Belarus, and then I came
Why did
here
you
on a
need
contract.
this?
Well, I don't know.
Jumping ahead. Did you understand what was happening here?
Certainly.
You did. Was everything the way you imagined it would be based on what you saw with your own eyes?
Yes.
I don't like your attitude at all. Is this all funny to you?
No.
So you really went here to kill people just because you wanted to, or what,
No.
to earn money or what?
Yes, money and citizenship.
Money and citizenship. Well, you understood that you'd have to kill, you understood that you could die.
Well, I actually kind of went as a driver. I was a driver for the first week.
I'm asking you, did you understand what it would be like? You said as a driver. Were you captured as a driver?
No.
So,
As a scout.
you didn't understand?
Well, I understand that I would be forced to kill people, but I didn't think that I have to do it.
You understood that you'd be forced to, but didn't
Yes.
think you'd have to do it. Mutually exclusive concepts. Forced to? Forced to. But didn't think you'd have to. Forced to? It's like have to. Calm down. Just tell it straight. What were you really thinking? What was going through your head? Did you just not care at all? You don't mind killing?
No, of course not. I care, that's part of life too.
Yes, yes. That's the point. That's the problem.
Well, they also kill our people.
Yes, so did they come to you to kill your people?
No.
Well, why did you come to kill them?
Don't know.
You should think about it. Well, more precisely, that should have been thought about before signing the contract, of course. That's why I'm asking, were there pros and cons? That is, well, did you sit down and discuss it? We're discussing whether you might be killed there.
No, well, we understood perfectly well that we could be killed. We are not little children.
Well, did you think the risk was worth it? The citizenship and the money?
Yes,
Got it. I take it you're actually Armenian by origin.
that is Armenian.
Got it. But you born in Belarus.
Yes.
Got it. Do you voluntarily consent to the recording and publication of this interview?
Yes.
Well. Now, actually, when was this? When did you sign the contract?
April 16th.
April 16th of this year, just recently?
Yes.
Immediately after signing the contract?
After signing the contract, we were sent to Vladimir for training.
Okay.
We stayed there for a week. Then we were sent to Kirnosove. We stayed there for about 2 weeks. And after Kirnosove, we were sent on a combat mission to move basically toward the village of Torsk. And we settled there as scouts.
What region is this?
Lugansk, probably.
What's the name again?
Torsk.
Torsk. Not Toretsk?
No, Torsk.
It's Torsk. Right?
Well, we were told that only our soldiers were in Torsk. That's all.
How did you become a scout? How were you assigned to this position?
Well, I arrived in Kirnosov and we were all assigned as scouts. We're the 37th Motorized Rifle Regiment, but we were all scouts.
Do you have some kind of rank?
No, private. That's it, we've been sent on a mission 2.0. Basically, they gave us the coordinates over the phone, and that's it. We went there via Alpinka. We walked for 2 days. Eventually, we reached the village, but as it turned out, maybe our fighters were somewhere, but we got caught in a shutout.
How many of you were there?
3.
How did you end up in a shutout? How did it
Basically, we were following the Alpinka road and came across
happen? What is Alpinka?
road on the phone.
A program that shows you, like
Yes.
a navigator, where to go.
Yes, where to go. And we arrived at the final destination, and there was a garage and a house across the road. We started to break into the house, looking for a basement where we could stay. We wanted to make a shelter for ourselves and stay there. It so happened that there were Ukrainian soldiers in the garage. We didn't want to shut out, we didn't want anything. It so happened that drones immediately began to attack. We climbed into the house. We were crushed by a slab in the house.
Was there a drop?
They attacked with a kamikaze.
Okay.
We were crushed by a slab, we got out, and after that, the shutout began. We were running away from this shutout. They shoot, but we didn't shoot because we couldn't shoot. My rifle jammed, and the guy threw it away when I was pinned under the slab. And in the end, when
Basically, you were just pinned. They were getting you out.
the two of us were pinned, but the first one was able to get out on his own, but I couldn't.
And the third one?
And the third one hid in the bushes. In the end, he got me out and shootout began. We started to hide to get away from the shootout. In the end, they offered the surrender. We didn't know they were positioned right across from us. We started to get out to run across the road and find some other opening. Basically, they wounded me. I have 4 wounds. And they killed the first guy. And the third guy who was with us, he started running away. In general, in a different place, but then in the end, when I was captured, they said that he was killed by drones, but I don't know whether he was alive or wounded.
That's all?
Yes.
How long did you fight?
Not at all. I had just arrived and they captured me
Well, how
the
was that?
same
1
day.
day, half a day?
Not even a half day. We arrived at 5 p.m. and at 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. I was already
on your
captured.
shoulder?
Oh, they gave me this because my sweater was cut.
Did your guys give you
Yes.
a sweater? I see what a nice sweater this is. Why do you have eyes on the back of your head?
This is a tattoo.
I realize it is a tattoo. And what does it mean?
Nothing.
Did you just want to have it?
Yes, I just wanted to have it.
I understand. Overall, do you think it was all worth it?
No. Well, it wasn't worth it at all.
So that's what I'm talking about. You and the guys discuss it, and you say you all knew what it would be like. And now you say it wasn't worth it. How am I supposed to reconcile those two versions of your story?
Well,
Either you didn't know what it would be
well,
like.
it's not that we didn't know. We knew there was a war going on, that he could die here, things like that.
Now we are faced with this directly. What has changed?
Well, of course I regret signing the contract.
I wonder why.
Well, because I could be lying somewhere over there instead of sitting here.
Absolutely right. And you might not be sitting here or lying on there, you could just be at home.
Yes.
It's a pretty good option, right? Or working somewhere in Moscow at the very least. Also, that's not a very good option because you can still get taken from there. Even if you don't want to sign a contract yourself, they can just take you like that. So you were an illegal immigrant then?
I'm like a contract soldier.
No, before you signed the contract, who were you? On whose behalf?
On behalf of
Can Belarusians just go and stay in Moscow for as long as
3
they want?
months.
Ah, 3
Yes.
months. And you met this
Yes.
deadline. So then you left, came back, and 3 months went by again, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Well, how does it work? Well, we might not leave at all, let's say. We just need to register somewhere, say in a hostel. And every 3 months, let's say, redo it.
So the point is you could have been at home or working somewhere in Moscow or just working somewhere else entirely. What decision would you make now?
I wish I could go back home now.
No, I mean, I asked the wrong question. If you were, say, transported to that time when you decided to sign the contract, what decision would you make?
I would work in Moscow and that's it.
And that's it. Do you have a family?
No?
Where's mom, dad?
At home?
Do you have a mom, dad, brothers, sisters?
Yes.
Do brothers fight too?
No.
They don't fight.
My brother is 18 years old.
18 years old. Would you advise him, would you wish him to go and fight?
Of course not.
Why?
Well, it's dangerous.
He could make money.
Nah.
Well, you didn't make a little money after all, didn't you? They sent something to you.
Yes.
Now a rich man.
No.
You're completely whole. Do you have any injuries at all? You said you had injuries. What kind?
An arm, a shoulder, basically 2 legs.
Are those shrapnel wounds?
No.
Gunshot wounds?
Gunshot wounds.
Is it related to, permanent health damage, or is it everything fine? Has it all healed?
Well, my legs seem to have healed, well, more or less.
Huh.
The arm doesn't work.
Your right hand, right?
Left.
Left? This one here.
And, well, here as
Yeah,
well.
right. I saw you walking. I just thought it was the right one. Well, in short, nothing good, right? Overall,
Yes.
in general.
Yes.
I see. And from a moral point of view, well, you're talking about how our people are killing yours too. If some occupiers came to your home, would you kill them?
Certainly.
So, what would you say if you came across the occupier who came into your home to kill you and he say to you, but you're also killing our people? What would you answer him?
Well, I don't know.
Well, think about it. Imagine you're not dumb. You find answers to questions so quickly.
I don't know what I would even tell him, to be honest.
Well, try to put yourself in our place or vice versa. Well, we were living our lives, and then the Russians came and suddenly started killing us. What should we do?
Well, defend your country.
Well, we defend. We kill. Then one of them comes and I ask him, so why are you doing this? Well, you're also killing our people. Well, as you can see, we have no other choice, and you do.
Well, why? Yours also have a choice.
Which is?
Don't know.
Well, let's think about it. What is our choice?
Let's say stop all this.
So, surrender and accept Russia's conditions?
Well, no, the presidents need to agree and decide on something common.
But they can't reach an agreement. Putin just spoke recently. You don't have a TV?
We do,
Well?
but it doesn't work.
Well, turn on but don't watch. No, watch but don't
Yes,
turn it
we
on.
turn it on, but we don't watch.
Nice. So, like it really doesn't work at all?
Well, there's no antenna.
Antenna, I see. Normal situation. Well, will he say that whatever the foot of Russian solar steps, that is yours? How can you negotiate with him?
Don't know, that's not in my power, it's not something I do.
No, I'm speaking at the solar level. I'm not speaking at the presidential level right now. I'm saying you have a choice. Go to a foreign country to kill people or not. But our fighter doesn't have such a choice because he's already at home.
Well, I don't even know.
I'm just suggesting that you think about it. Well, a simple thing, again, you can. It will be easier to understand. We were leaving, the Russians came and started killing us. As you say, we have no other option but to defend ourselves. We defend. This means that our fighter has no other choice but to defend himself. And you, as a fighter in an attacking army, have the option of going or not going. You decided to go. Also, you have options, right?
Yes.
How do you evaluate this from a moral point of view? Do you know what morality is?
Yes.
How do you rate this?
Don't know how to evaluate this.
Well, evaluate it somehow. You have your own worldview. How do you see it?
Don't know. I think we should just stop all this completely.
How can we stop it? Well, if Putin doesn't need to stop, he has people like you, which will just go, and go. And we continue to defend ourselves. Accordingly, for us to stop it, simply to give up. For you to stop it, simply not going. But neither options works here.
If I hadn't gone, someone else would have gone.
But you're responsible only for yourself. You can't be responsible for someone else, can you?
No, I am responsible
If you
for
hadn't
myself.
gone, someone else would have. If not them, then someone else after that. And that's it.
Well, this can't be.
Why?
Don't know.
Well, let's try to figure out why. You thought of one thing before you went, also you seem to understand everything. But you thought it was one thing. Now that you came and saw everything with your own eyes, you say that it was stupid.
Well, not everyone knows what's going on here.
Okay.
Let's see, some people think that it's easy here and that you can't even make
So
money.
does that mean it's possible to stop the war if people on your side, people like you, start to better understand what's happening here?
Well, of
That
course.
is, they will stop going because they will understand.
Well, yes, they will understand
It
that
is
they
possible.
could lose their lives.
It is possible. It is possible. So we'll record this interview. It'll be on YouTube. Try to explain to People, in your own words, something.
Well, you can't explain. There are people who don't care.
Just like you.
Well, not like that, but there are some.
Well, if you listen to yourself, would you understand?
Certainly.
No, if you listen to someone like you right now, what would you understand from this? Well, before signing the contract.
Well, that's not worth going.
Do you think it would have planted doubts?
Well, of course.
So why didn't you look into it? We've been recording interviews like this for 4 years. The war's been going on for 4 years. We've got, well, over 1,000 people like you here. Take your pick. Any kind of you want. Age, psychological profile.
Well, I have a friend in Belarus. He also fought, sort of, but they tried to talk me out of it, but it didn't work out.
Oh, that's even worse. So you actually had someone you knew who had really fought and really tried to talk
Well, yes,
you out
he's
of
in
it.
a wheelchair now.
What did he lose that left him in a wheelchair?
Drone. Well, he will
Well,
walk,
did
sort
his
of.
arm get blown up for...
He will walk. Well, he's already starting to walk little by little.
and he told you not to go.
He told me not to.
Why? Did he ever try to explain to you why you shouldn't?
Well, he showed himself as an example that he remained wounded and could not walk. He spent a year in the hospital. Well, I didn't listen.
Why?
Well, young and stupid.
No, well, did you think you'd be lucky?
No, of course not. I understood that something like this could happen. I might also be left without
it might
legs,
happen,
without
but
arms.
you will be lucky. Like, did you think so?
Well, 50-50.
I just have a suspicion that in reality, apart from wanting to earn money and apart from wanting citizenship, or did you not even want that at all? You didn't need citizenship.
No, I asked for citizenship.
And besides money and citizenship, did you have any other serious ideological component? So you went there specifically to prove something to someone?
No.
No?
No.
That is, let's go back again. What is your motivation for signing the contract?
Citizenship, money.
That's it?
Yes.
The funny thing is that almost everyone had the same thing. Well, there are also criminals, another category.
Convicts.
Well, yes, those who go to gain freedom.
I know.
And so the motivation is freedom, to get freedom, to earn money. Do you think this is a highly motivated army made up of such people?
Yes.
Motivated?
Yes.
So all those ideas that a person has to have some ideology, patriotism, defending the homeland, all of that is completely nonsense. Now money is motivation.
Of course not.
Well, I'm telling you, this is motivation.
Yes.
Well, in Belarus, I'm sure in Russia as well, and across the post-Soviet space, people were always taught that war is about defense, defending the homeland, things like that, right? And then there's motivated people who are protecting their country, like us. But then there are people, for example, someone who ended up in captivity by chance, one of 3 who survived, and he says no, that money is the good motivation. What homeland, what ideology, what morals are you whispering to me here? What are you talking about? It's about money. If people are fighting for money, that's a highly motivated army, right? I'm not making this up, am I?
No.
Is what do you
Yes.
say?
Well, the same as yours, let's see. Ukrainians are also recruiting people to join the RDK and fighting against Russia.
Well, the man who was just in front of you was taken prisoner by LSR. There is a RDK, Russian Volunteer Corps, and there is a LSR, the Legion of Freedom of Russia. These are all Russians who are fighting for us. But
Not only Russian, there are Belarusians.
Belarusians are mainly Kastos Kalinovsky regiment, there is one. But in principle, yes, they fight wherever they want, that's where they generally fight, as far as I know. There is no such gradation. But I somehow doubt that they fight for money.
Why? For money.
What are you basing that on?
Well, because when I was in captivity, 2 of them also went to the RDK.
And you think their motivation was money?
Well, they were offered money.
Yes.
And the fact that, well, they will stay here to live, they will receive citizenship, and they agreed.
Well, you can't be responsible for them.
No, but they
You
went.
don't know what else they are guided
A
by.
man from the RDK arrived and started explaining. I'm
Right.
telling you about this.
The man from the RDK probably talked about something else besides money and citizenship.
Well, what did he say? That you will be able to bring your family here in a year?
Anything else?
No, that's all he said.
Besides material values.
That's all he said.
So he didn't say who was on the right side and who was
No,
on the
he
wrong
came
side.
and simply said that we could come to the RDK.
And they left right away.
So, yes, so that Russia doesn't put
The
you in
issue
jail.
that I know how recruitment into the RDK and LSR actually works, and it's not at all what you're describing right now.
I don't know. Well, that's how they came to us. That's what I'm saying.
I understand. So the fact that they left when the commander arrived and explained to them and they left doesn't mean at all that their only motivation was money or staying to live in Ukraine. Because I talked to those people. So it's the same with you and with those who want to join the RDK or the LSR, right? First of all, they go through a lot of checks. It's not like it doesn't matter. He was taken, given a rifle, and sent in a can fodder. Well, we don't have anything like that at all. They undergo checks for a long time. They pass the lie detector. They undergo training. But before they go into training, after all the checks, they still have an interview on record where they have to explain their motivations for what they're doing. Just like you right now, right? I ask about the motives of your actions. And when they explain their motivations, you need to watch those videos to understand. But many of them, first of all, talk about unfair treatment by their leadership. So many were deceived, many were thrown into assaults as cannon fodder, many were left without food, with completely indifferent treatment from their commanders. This is already the moment when they want justice. And secondly, they want revenge. They simply want to take revenge on those who treated them this way. The second point is that many of them understood whose side was right. But this is actually explained very simply. World War II, Hitler, German troops invaded the territory of, for example, the USSR. Who is the right there? The USSR or Hitler? Germany.
USSR.
Because it was defending itself,
Yes.
right? In this situation, who is right?
Ukraine.
It's all very simple. They understood it back in the trenches.
All right, look, these guys who joined the RDK, when they joined the RDK, at first they were fighting for Russian, right?
Well, yes.
And they attacked Ukraine.
Yes.
Well, then what's the point for them going to the RDK and fighting against Russia?
Because they understood where the truth is and where the untruth is.
Well, okay, fine then.
Go on, speak.
The Ukrainians didn't kill them, but the Russians will.
Here, I am at a loss. This is a question or a statement.
It's a fact.
Do you think it's a fact that they will definitely kill them?
Of course.
Well, why?
Because they betrayed their homeland. They went to fight for Ukraine.
In their view, they didn't betray their homeland.
Well, at first they fought against Ukraine.
Yes, when they saw that they were fighting for something right. They fought against Ukraine when they saw they were fighting for something right. Or just for money, which is most likely.
Okay, fine.
That is, they went to fight for money. Then they realized whose side was right. Understand? And when they switch to the Ukrainian side, they are switching to the side of truth. They are not necessarily switching specifically to Ukrainians against Russia, no. You didn't understand, the ideology there is completely different. Yeah, they switched to the Ukrainian side, but not against Russia itself. Rather, against the regime in Russia that has, and in general started this whole war.
But they still kill Russian soldiers.
They killed the occupiers.
Well, then okay, fine. And what will happen to them when they are captured?
Into Russian captivity?
Yes.
Naturally, they will be tortured. You're occupiers.
Well, understand that we are occupiers.
You're like Hitler's troops who came to us. We must kill you, exterminate you. We will have to do it, because we didn't invite you here. Do you understand that you are an occupier?
Yes.
So, what should they do with you? Love you, hug you, what should we do?
Neither one nor the other.
Alive and well. Gunshot wounds you received, I assume you were given medical assistance.
What kind?
How would I know?
Bandages?
Well,
Let's say that help is not enough.
what else were they supposed to do?
They need to remove the bullet, for example, even 2 of them.
That requires surgical intervention.
And what did they tell me? When you go back to Russia, you'll get
that's all.
everything
You go back to
taken care
Russia,
of.
you'll get everything taken care of. By the way, here's a great opportunity for you. We're recording you. You'll be on YouTube soon. I can't even say when in this case. On Saturday probably, right? So this week, ensure the video with you will be on YouTube. And you can ask Russia to take you back. We'll call your relatives now and find out how things are going with your exchange.
We are waiting for exchange.
Well, of course, let them take you quickly. Yes, literally. Okay, I don't want to say because I don't know for sure, but I assume that the exchanges are ongoing and you should be exchanged very soon. Let them exchange you, provide you with medical care. Why should we waste surgeons' time removing bullets from you if we have plenty of our own soldiers who also needed bullets removed? You have to agree, that's unfair.
It is fair, why not?
What?
They could have, for example, removed
I
the
don't know
bullets.
whether they could have removed them or not. Were you operated on by
Yes,
surgeons?
I was taken to the hospital.
So,
We won't do anything.
what did they say at the hospital?
Well,
How did
when
this
we...
happen?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. In pre-trial
So?
detention center, basically, we went straight through the hospital.
Were you taken to a civilian hospital?
Yes.
As the prisoners?
Yeah, they brought us in and we were taken for scans. They kept one of us in the hospital. They left the one who had inflammation in the hospital,
Okay.
pneumonia. So he stayed there, as if... And they wanted to leave me there to remove those bullets.
But?
But in the end, they told me to leave. That's it. Then to the pretrial detention center. Then I arrived. I was supposed to have a cast on my arm, but... I stayed there for 3 days and then they sent me away.
Well,
That's all.
I think we were talking about something different.
Well, I guess so.
So everything you've said as a whole can be summarized at the fact that in Ukrainian captivity you are not being treated properly. Not in the way you think you should be treated.
That's how they should treat me, of course.
Just in Russian captivity. Can I tell you how Ukrainian fighters are treated? But most likely you won't believe it at all and will say that it's not true. So
They-
I won't waste my time.
They try to tell us.
Not just try to tell us. I personally know people who returned from there with traces of the most terrible abuse. Truly horrific abuse. To the point where people are being humiliated, not just they didn't remove a bullet or put on a cast or provide any medical assistance, but that they are simply being treated in an outright abusive way. They humiliate. That is, everything is done to humiliate the person. Understand? These are very scary things. So we're not talking about that now. Where did we start? Why are RDK or LSR fighters fighting for Ukraine? And what will happen to them if they are captured? Here we can decide. If they are captured, they will be killed. Yes, just like you said.
Yes.
But you weren't killed.
No.
Well,
But why didn't they kill me? Because Ukraine needs to take its fighters back,
absolutely right.
just like
Absolutely
Russia
right.
with their own.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right. And I understand that they would have been killed there. Because in the Russian occupation regime's view, people who went against the occupation regime are traitors. But they do not consider themselves traitors. They consider themselves people who, on the contrary, went for the truth to fight for those who are defending
Well, they
themselves.
could have gone straight away, let's say.
Well, not everyone realizes it right away. I'm telling you, I'm talking with these people, and they sit in front of me just like you. Ask them, why did you go to fight? I went to fight for money. Well, basically the same as you. He went to fight for money. Why do you want to fight for us now? Well, because I was treated unfairly, and because I see that the truth is on your side. They came to the following conclusions. You don't, but this is not surprising because only 1 in 10 people, for example, come to such conclusions. You're one of the 9 that
If
are
everyone
not.
thought this way, let's say that you should join the RDK, then what would happen to Russia if everyone joined it?
Nothing would happen to Russia. Nothing would have happened to Russia because no one attacked Russia. This is what you just can't understand. Russia could live peacefully as it lived. That's it. There would be no need to fight with anyone. There would be no need to do anything. Russia has a huge territory. I think you know this without me. The largest territory in the world. The richest country in resources. You know?
Yes.
You know. 90% of these resources have never been touched by anyone. You produce oil, you trade it, you produce gas, you trade it, gold, diamonds, everything you can imagine is there. People there should be living like Arab sheikhs. The population there must be 10 times larger than it is, at least. What is the population of Russia?
I don't know.
This is bad. They say 140 million. This is not true. Let's take the official figure that they say is starting point. 140 million. Do you imagine the territory of Russia?
Yes.
Now imagine the territory of Germany and France. Do you picture it?
Yes.
How much smaller is it?
Much smaller.
It's so much bigger that you can put this cup here and this would be Germany and France, while the rest of the table would be Russia. Now imagine that the combined population of Germany and France is even larger than the population of Russia that is officially declared. And now ask yourself a question. This is whole huge empty territory with vast resources. What else do you need? Is there still need to attack someone?
No.
Well, that's how it is. What would happen to Russia if everyone joined the RDK? If everyone joined the RDK would simply turn and go to take revenge on Putin. They would simply remove him, change the government, and then live normally after that.
It's not possible to do that, though.
Not yet.
And it wouldn't be.
Well, you don't know that.
Well, of course no one knew this.
But you say so. Many dictators consider themselves invulnerable and invisible, and many believe that it would not be possible to remove them. Well, they were removed. Also, some people thought that this was not possible. It's just that some are fighting for this, to overthrow this regime. And others fight for the regime, justifying themselves by saying that if I hadn't gone, someone else would have gone. You do understand that this is an excuse, right? Or don't you understand?
I do.
Here you go. Is there anything you'd like to say? So then, as usual, traditionally, we suggest you turn to your fellow countrymen and advise them, guys, come on, go fight, everything here is great, you'll earn money. Well, a small advertisement for SMO.
What if I don't want to say anything?
Then don't. I told you from the beginning, you say what you want.
I won't say anything.
I even know why. And you know, and everyone knows. Did you want to say something?
No.
Okay. I see. Until next time.